Wala, iwe nala na zekera badada, era baluda, era kunyanjana, era bakwiza, anasomba na zekera. Hello, hi, and welcome to my channel. So this video is for upcoming comedians who are or who live in Africa. It's also for secondary school students who are from the SADC region. It's also for climate change activists, writers, and all of that. So it's full of opportunities, but I'm also touching on opportunities for people who have just moved to the UK on sponsorship visas. So stick with me because this video is packed. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first opportunity to share is this paid research opportunity. This is for anyone who recently arrived on a sponsored visa here in the UK. So this organization, Migrants at Work Limited, is gathering evidence of exploitation and potential modern slavery practice. So if you are on sponsored visa and there is something that you are not sure about, you think this could be exploitation, probably is. So contact Migrants at Work. There's a phone number here. It will not appear in the description. So let me give you 1 second to write the number down, and the website will be in the description, but not the phone number. So if you are interested in this opportunity, take note of the number. Okay. So I hope you have written it down because we want to move on to the next opportunity. This opportunity is community peer researchers who are based in West Midlands. Okay, Birmingham, Coventry, Wolverhampton, Warsaw, and stuff like that. So if you search online on Google, counties in West Midlands, you should know where you stand with this one. So what are they saying? Come and join an innovative project to help shape our understanding of how to build a more inclusive society and economy. Would you like to engage more with your community and area, gain a GCSE equivalent accredited qualifications, learn new skills, and get paid to do community research? This is why I brought it. Learn new skills and get paid to do community research. The first opportunity that we shared by Migrants at Work Limited, there was also a mention of £150. Yeah, each participant will get £150 if you get involved in this research with Migrant at Work opportunity. And this is the number that you've already had. Okay, so we're moving on. So this one I mentioned because I had to pause because the emphasis is get paid to do community research. It's not free, so you're gonna earn some money. We'll provide free training, payment for research activity, travel expenses, and full support throughout the project until autumn of 2023. Training will take place in central Birmingham on 19th June and 26th June. So if you are taken, or just leave these dates free. If you are closer to Coventry or live in Coventry, then the training will be on 20th of June and 27th of June. Research will take place through July, but will avoid work in the school days. So this can be anyone, your dependent, yourself, whoever it is, as long as you have a right to work, because it's work being involved. So how do you apply? You can read more about this opportunity here. because they're saying we're looking for individuals from Birmingham area, Coventry, and the surrounds, and the Black Country to do research in local neighborhoods and to engage with communities, including different ethnic groups, identities, and the different locations. So apply by 8th of June, as it says here, 4:30, and you apply through this email, SAMT@BVSC. So if you search bvsc.org, you should understand what BVSC stands for, okay? And what they do and things like that. But there's a list of organizations that are involved here as well, which you can do your own research so you understand what you are getting into, okay? Let me take this out of the way because it's not good looking at your own face. So I guess I brought this one because of the in the news they've been talking about migration statistics that it's on its record high. So for those who want to follow the conversation, there's a hashtag migration statistics that is being used. I'll put this link in the chat because I think if I click on this, I'm not sure, but I think it might not show on the PowerPoint, but yeah. So it's BBC. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is the immigration link that I was saying. There's a concern around the number of migrants coming to this country, and so it's important to stay in the conversations because it will mean maybe a lot of changes coming up as a result. And so you don't want to be closed out before you switch or before you know what is best for you. I hear a lot of people, maybe I would say from ignorance point of view, talk about people who do not have status as people who did something wrong. But actually, most of the people, there's nothing wrong they did, but due to changes in policies and immigration, it leaves people out and yeah, people get stuck along the way. So it's so important that we don't stay comfortable because things can change without knowing. We are the ones who are left outside of the pathways that they might be reintroducing or introducing. So yeah, I thought I should mention that. Let's carry on with the secondary school essay competition. So what are they saying about this, and why do we need this? The Southern African Development Community, SADC, is a regional economic community comprising 16 member states, namely Angola, Botswana, Comoros, DRC, Eswatini, Lesotho, Madagascar, Malawi, Mauritius, Mozambique, Namibia, Seychelles, South Africa, Tanzania, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. Okay, so our interest is in this. It's in 3 languages here, the advert for the SADC Secondary School Essay Competition 2023. The first one is in English, then French, Portuguese. Okay. So this is the English version. They're giving a bit of background, the countries and all, background to SADC, but you'll need to look at eligibility, which is all secondary school going students, from all 16 Southern African development communities, SADC member states. You're welcome to participate in the competition. And the topic is, how can SADC promote industrialization for inclusive, resilient, and sustainable economic growth? Is it a secondary school topic to discuss? I don't know. Probably, probably someone will help the students with the research or something like that, with ideas. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm also old school, so I've lost touch with the secondary school syllabuses and that. But yeah, how can SADC promote industrialization for inclusive, resilient, and sustainable economic growth? And they continue to say whatever, how that came up with. But what you need to pay most attention is how you're going to scoop these points, 20 points, 20 points, 25 points, 25 points, so you can stand out. And then there's a judging criteria. Okay, so you need to read all of that. Your critical thinking. I don't know if in secondary school I even knew about critical thinking, God knows. But times have changed, I guess. Okay. And then they have rules here which you need to follow to make sure that you are within the rules. But the main thing we're sharing is that there are prizes attached. You're gonna get $1,500 if you first prize, then second prize, and third prize. And it also talks about the 10 winners who receive certificates and blah, blah, blah. At national level, there are also some smaller prizes. The top 3 winners will also receive certificates and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So you attach your photograph, your particulars you enter, and your bank details, nationality, date of birth, passport, blah, blah, everything is there. And you have to come from this country, and you can see Malawi is on there. Okay, let's move on. This is climate fiction short story contest. So if you are someone who writes short stories, submissions are open for 2023, 2024. Imagine 2200 climate fiction story contest. Imagine 2200, Write the Future. Okay, by Grist. Grist is excited to announce our 3rd annual climate fiction short story contest. Imagine 22,000 climate fiction for future ancestors. Wow. Who are the current ancestors? Right. Imagine 2200 is an invitation to writers from all over the globe to imagine a future in which solutions to the climate crisis flourish and help bring about radical improvements to our world. We dare you dream to dream anew. Woohoo! Okay, so we're looking for stories of 3,000 to 5,000 words that envision the next 180 years of climate progress. Roughly 7 generations, imagining intersectional worlds of abundance, adaptation, reform, and hope. Okay, so before you hit submit your story, please make sure you read through this. It's free, don't pay any money. Don't click on anything that talks about money. Read. The most important part, frequently asked questions. Okay. If you are ready to start writing, you can find our submissions portal here. So this is where you're going to click to submit, but read all these questions. So like it says here, is there a cost to enter the context? $0. Who can submit? Are there age restrictions? Anyone above 18 and old can submit. And it's open to folks anywhere in the world. Okay. But in English. So read all of this so you don't remove yourself from the competition. Yeah, and click submit. Once you know you've drafted your short story, read all of this. We'll be looking for these core elements: creative climate solutions, hope in action, vivid characters, compelling story, decolonized futures, and cash prizes. Okay. Deadline is 13th of June, 2023. So hurry up. Nathan bots. Okay. Submit. They are using submittable. So you will need to sign up to submittable. Create account. And all of that. What's showing here is my email address. Because I'm already on submittable. All I need is sign in because I have an account already. But for you guys, if you don't have an account with submittable, sign up and submit it from there. Okay. Right, we're moving on. This one is called Junior Professionals Program for West African Women. Okay. So it says the Junior Professionals Program is an opportunity for qualified professional women in West Africa to transform their passion for international relief and development work into a career with Catholic Relief Services. Over a 12-month period, each junior professional will build core skills while working alongside experienced staff and supporting critical programs. Junior professionals will benefit from strong mentoring and regional networking as they prepare for positions of greater responsibility with his CRS. So, okay, this is a Catholic Relief Services. They are looking for junior professionals program for West African women. Let's see if West Africa has been defined in this case. Excuse me. Make sure you read that. Okay. Meaningful work, blah, blah, blah. Everything has an arrow at the end here. Make sure you open and read it. What does meaningful mean? Participating countries by West Africa. What is that? They have listed the countries they are looking for: Burkina Faso, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Ghana, Mali, Senegal, Guinea, Niger, the Gambia. Okay. Eligibility requirement, very important. Required qualifications, master's degree in related field, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Willingness to travel, application and selection. So just make sure that, yeah, you see here, click on the flag for your country to access the online application. So you cannot say, okay, I'm from Malawi, I'll still apply. No, there's no Malawi here. It's West Africa, and I think within West Africa is these selected countries. And Deadline is the 30th of June. Just exactly a month, sort of. But read each of these. Learn more opportunities. For people who are not included, you can always look for more opportunities. At the bottom there, it says that. You also, if you are interested in CRS, make sure you click on each of these. Yeah, so that you know more about the work of CRS. And finally, this is my favorite, okay? It's my favorite because I'm also a comedian. Are you Africa's next top comedian? The Africa No Filter Comedy Lab is looking for you, okay? This is an opportunity for comedians to grow. Comedians who join the ANF Comedy Lab will get grants of up to $3,000 to create new 10-minute skits. Comedians will also be supported to take their storytelling to the next level through masterclasses and mentorship. They'll also get marketing support to amplify their skits. What are they saying here? The No Filter Comedy Lab is looking for talented African comedians to develop fresh and unfiltered content about Africa. So your content will be about Africa. We are looking for funny, unique content that changes how the world sees your community, country, or the continent. Okay, so as comedians, we always have an agenda. The agenda they are pushing forward is about Africa. How can your set improve the perception that the world has about your community, about your country, or indeed Mother Africa as a continent? Okay. Skits created this program will also have a digital showcase. Winners will be selected on the quality of content, comedic delivery, relevance to the mission of telling African stories beyond stereotypes, and audience engagement across social media. So let's look at the eligibility. Who can apply? Open to African comedians aged over 18 and based anywhere on the continent of Africa, of course. Comedians, I wish it was Africans everywhere, so we could put in our heart in there. Comedians must have a combined audience of minimum 3,000. 3,000 is not a lot. A combined audience, if you add your Instagram followers, your Facebook, your TikTok, your YouTube, your this, your that, I think, yeah, you should get to what they want. Only individual comedians can apply. The comedian must be unsigned, non-represented by an agent or management company. All forms of comedy are welcome. Stand up, music, sketch, you name it, as long as they are delivered in a digital format and are completely original, innovative, and exciting. Oh, create one comedy skit or submit an existing performance that's between 45 seconds and 5 minutes long. Submit an online application on NFA website. Make sure you include the link to your skit. All content can be delivered in English or French, okay? So they've put the timeline here between March, when it opened, and October, when you have online showcases of grantees, comedy skits, and networking. Read the selection process. Then there's also in eligibility criteria. Click on it and read who is not eligible, and then read frequently asked questions. what judges are looking for. I'm a stand-up performer. Can I apply? My video is this and that. Can I post a video to my personal Facebook account? So all of that, read by clicking on these arrows so you find out the answer. Okay, so you know exactly what the judges are looking for. Please convince them, make them read it off on the content they are looking for. Okay, so yeah, let me stop share. And this is it for today. So please, everyone, subscribe. There's a purple button here for you to subscribe. Like this video so that many people can see it, because you may not benefit from the information that is in this video, but someone else might, and they can only see it. It can only reach many people based on number of people who like the video, number of people who leave a comment, number of people who view the video. So please like and share with your networks as well if you like. Yeah, just check in the description below for some of the links. As I said, some of the opportunities I'm not sharing, but I will not put the links because there's no link, because maybe it's just a phone number or something like that. But yeah, okay. And also watch these videos. Nase kera kunkuni, kera kumajina, kera mama, kera vafika, kera tidienge, kera kabana, nase kera.